Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders has been running a tab on this state. In January, she comes to collect. Here's what she has already charged us. Last Friday, the federal government refused to renew Arkansas's Medicaid expansion. 210,000 Arkansans will lose their health coverage December 31st. That is done. Over 2,200 Arkansans are waiting to get on a list that currently runs 3 years. It is a Medicaid program that pays for wheelchair lifts, equipment, and a few hours of professional help. The things that keep a person in their home instead of going to a nursing home. 2,200 families are struggling to survive while waiting. Yesterday, I read about a mother who has already broken 3 or 4 toes, helping her disabled daughter into the shower. She is on that list, waiting for a lift. What she is afraid of is the next fall, when it's not her toes, when it's her daughter. These are the people waiting years for something that should have been there without question. In April, Baptist gutted Fort Smith Hospital services. Another labor and delivery unit gone. 10 more vital services gone. That is the tab. Here is the collection. January 1st, if you are on Medicaid, you prove 80 hours a month of your work or your health coverage gets shut off. It sounds reasonable until you find out that we already ran this program and it failed. In 2018, it cost us $26 million. It found a total of 1,232 people who were not doing what they were told. $26 million to find 1,232 people. That's $21,000 a piece. And to find them, 18,000 Arkansans lost their health coverage. 97% of the people who lost coverage were already working or already qualified to be excused, but they lost their insurance over paperwork anyway. A judge stopped it last time. This time it's a federal law, and they wrote it so there is nothing left to stop. The people losing coverage do not stop getting sick. They walk into an ER and they cannot pay, so the hospital eats it. That is uncompensated care and is the single biggest reason our hospitals are dying. It is the exact reason Baptist gave for gutting Fort Smith. 70% of our rural hospitals already run at a loss. That is the Arkansas Hospital Association's number, not mine. Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders points at $209 million for rural health like it's a gift. The same bill that pulls $137 billion out of rural health care. For every dollar they put in, they are taking out almost $3. So understand what is happening. The people running this state know we have the second worst rural hospital crisis in America. They know this program failed. They know it caught 1,232 people and cost $26 million. They are doing it again anyway, and it's going to make the hospital crisis worse. We are already in the crisis. I hate to think what January looks like. This will not change if we keep sending back the same politicians who put us into this crisis. We have to put people into these seats who will help us. And that is up to you and me at the voting booth in November. Friday, I will introduce you to the 645,000 Arkansans already paying this tab. There is a real chance you are one of them, and nobody has told you. So here's my ask, and it's not complicated. Do not vote for the people who put us in this position. Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders, Charlene Rubber Stamp Fight, every one of them who sat in Little Rock while this got worse and never once stood up and said it was wrong. I'm Ryan Intchauspe, and I'm running for Arkansas House District 24 because my neighbors deserve better than this. And because the people I live next to, buy groceries with, wave at on the road, are working themselves into the ground and still losing. Nobody in that building has stood up for them in 14 years. I will. Driven by results, bound by honor.